Tennessee, it sure was fun trick-or-treating.
It sure was.
Only 2 pieces? What happened to the rest, Tennessee?
I guess I ate them, Chumley.
Gee, Tennessee, after eating all that, you might get a stomachache and have a bad dream about witches and goblins and...
Nonsense, Chumley. There are no such things as witches and goblins. I'll just have a nice nap and... We've been walking for hours, Chumley, but we can't seem to find our way out of this forest.
Yeah, and that sign back there said, "Beware of wicked witch."
Beware of wicked witch.
Beware of wicked witch! Beware of wicked witch!
Come on, Chumley.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest one of all?
Not you, old witch. You are the ugliest one of all.
You always say that. I'm sick of it. Now tell me, how can I get to be beautiful?
From the maple trees in Whoopee Woods, you must have 2 buckets of maple syrup. Pour these over you and you will be beautiful.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll send my goblins.
No, witch, not your goblins. The trees will let only innocent ones take their maple syrup.
Innocent ones? That's impossible. How can I find anyone innocent here in the haunted forest?
Maybe there's somebody in this old castle who can tell us how to get out of these woods, Chumley.
Well, my innocent ones, come in, come in.
Can you tell us how to get out of these woods?
Of course. Come with me to the tower room and I'll point the way. Well, now, Mirror, can these 2 get the maple syrup? Are they innocent enough?
They are indeed, oh wicked witch. Send them for 2 buckets of maple syrup, and it will make you beautiful.
We'd like to help you out, Miss Witch, but we're in kind of a hurry.
Silence! You shall go and bring me the buckets of maple syrup, or I shall turn you into lumps of clay and leave you in the forest forever.
Sure, anything you say. Come on, Chumley.
Yeah, but gee, Tennessee, we don't know anything about getting maple syrup.
Well, we'd better find out or we'll end up 2 lumps of clay. Look at that. That sign says, "Up these steps to the Wizard of Whoopee Woods." A wizard ought to be able to help us.
Yeah, I never saw a wizard, Tennessee. I wonder what he looks like.
Well, boys, what can I do for you?
Well, you see, there's this wicked witch, and she says we have to get 2 buckets of maple syrup or she will turn us into 2 lumps of clay.
Syrup? Well, it seems you have a rather sticky problem. Get it? Yes. Well, let's take a look at my fantastic, flashy, flexible, 3-dimensional blackboard. Maple syrup is made from the sap of maple trees which grow in parts of Canada, the New England states, and the Great Lakes states.
Will any maple tree do?
No, not anyone. There are a number of maple species that will do. But the best is the sugar maple.
Get that down, Chumley. The sugar maple.
That's right. People have known about the sugar maple a long time. Why, when the first Pilgrim settlers came to America, the Indians were already making maple syrup.
Gee, how did they do it?
The Indian got sap by cutting into the tree with his tomahawk Then he inserted a stick to direct the flow of sap into a bowl on the ground.
And that's all there is to it?
Oh, no, my boy. That is only the sap. And it takes from 30 to 50 gallons of sap to produce just 1 gallon of syrup.
But how do you turn the sap into syrup?
Well, the Indian used to drop hot rocks into the sap. This would evaporate the water and leave the syrup. Of course, today the process has changed. Now holes are bored in the trees, and plastic tubing is inserted to collect the sap and carry it to a centrally located tank.
Zowie!
Yes, and then modern methods are used to evaporate the water from the sap and add special coloring and flavoring.
But we don't have that kind of equipment.
What will we do about the Wicked Witch?
Well, boys, it just so happens that I have 2 buckets of delicious maple syrup I made from my trees last season. You're welcome to them.
Wizard, you're the greatest. Well, Miss Witch, here we are. And here's your 2 buckets of maple syrup.
Yeah, and it tastes good, too.
I don't want it to eat, my innocent ones. I want you to throw it on me.
You're kidding.
I kid you not. Throw the syrup on me.
Well, you asked for it.
Yeah, bottoms up.
Now look at me. Look at me closely. How do I look to you, my innocent ones?
I'd say sticky.
Gooey.
I'm beautiful. The syrup has made me beautiful. I'm not. I'm as ugly as ever. Mira, what went wrong? The syrup has been poured over me. Why am I not beautiful?
The syrup has made you sweet on the outside, but you are still as mean as ever on the inside. So you shall be ugly forever.
That takes care of you, Mira. And now you two. Laugh at me, will you? Well, just wait until I get my hands on you.
No.
After them, goblins! They will never leave the haunted forest! The goblins will get you!
Don't. Please let us go, Witch. Please, stop.
Wake up, Tennessee.
What happened? Where's the Wicked Witch?
You were dreaming, Tennessee. I told you eating all those goodies would give you a stomachache and make you have bad dreams.
Oh, boy, what a dream. I'll never eat that much again.
What's the matter with Tennessee? Didn't he ever see a witch's costume before?
Come on and see Tennessee Tuxedo. See Tennessee Tuxedo. Tennessee Tuxedo and his